fellow humans, good to see you again. Just before we get into this week's video, I just thought I'd give you a rundown of what recipes we've got this week, because if you're looking for meal ideas and you're thinking, oh yeah, I could do with something a little bit of a change, or oh, I didn't think of that, or oh, that's really easy, which is usually the case when I'm making it, give that a go. So this week we have got a frittata, turkey chili, some pancakes which you could eat for your breakfast, for any meal of the day, or a dessert. 6-point pancakes, bob on, like the crepe ones as well, not the American ones, the crepe ones. So I'm going to France and having crepes. Cajun hot dog pasta, nice big bulk meal as well. Do your mini meals, you can meal prep that ahead of time. A chickpea substitute for tuna fish, and you can make that a 0-point chickpea sub. As well as making these recipes, I'm going to show you what I put them with and what other options there could be. So if you would like the sound of that, join me in my kitchen. Let's go, ladies, let's go. Hey fellow humans, I'm back from London. I'm back home sweet home, eh? Oh my goodness, I've come home to 2 bit sickly boys. Stella's all right, thankfully. Back on track now. So I actually last night and this morning just felt terrible. All that junk food and beer and everything else that's very high point caught up with me, and I just thought, ugh, I couldn't wait to get back on track. Last night I thought, right, well, what can you have? Just think of 3 things you can eat tomorrow, because if I left it till this morning and now I've got 2 sickly boys and I'm getting a load of washing done and there's other things that need my attention, I've got my food sorted out. So what I've decided to do is just make a big pan of spicy sort of chicken mince. For lunch, I'm gonna have some hummus. Oh, craving hummus. Hummus is one of my favourite things to have. I don't know how it is low point, it's delicious. For breakfast, I thought I need something that's gonna fill me up, because this is the first day that I haven't been eating near enough on the hour, every hour. I need some good food to look forward to. So I've decided to do the frittata, which I did a few videos back, but I'll just show you what I've got. It is super duper easy, guys, and that's what you need, isn't it? A plan. On your plan should be drink a little bit more water today and have a lunch, a dinner and a tea, I think, and then at least you know what you're doing the night before. So this is what I'm having for breakfast. What I've put in there is 2 pieces of turkey bacon cut up, a couple of gherkins, a tin of potatoes, so dead easy, some 63 grams of cheese and 4 eggs. And I'm just about to put this into my dish and bake it in the oven. A nice 4-point breakfast. So here it is, about to go into the oven. I kept a little bit of the cheese and I sprinkled it on top. I have added bacon, the turkey bacon, that's a point extra to the recipe. However, this serves 4 and I have used a lighter mature cheddar cheese this time. Last time I just used red Leicester full fat cheese. So that was 4, and I'm pretty sure this is either 3 or 4 now. 3 or 4 per portion. I'm gonna count 4 because I've added that bacon and I'm adding a little bit of sriracha to the top when it comes out. I'll pop this in the oven now for 25 minutes, just to warm through, everything red hot, and then I'm gonna have a quarter of this for my breakfast. What a good start to the day. I'm extremely lucky as well that I've come home and my house is very tidy. My mum watched the boys for me. She is an absolute gem. What a gem. She's amazing. So I'm very thankful to her that I've come back. The boys are in one piece and the house is nice and tidy. I'm not sure how my day is going to play out. I've got a lot of editing to do. Wowee, did Paul take a lot of videos of London because he was so excited with the Formula 1. So I've got to sift through a lot of those today. Yay. And he's back at work today, bless him. I'm back in work tomorrow. So I've got a day to recover. There we go, something warm, something tasty, something filling. That is exactly what I need right now. I like these little chunks of bacon. Yes, I'm all for that. And also, not looking that great, is it? But it will taste amazing, I tell you that. The hummus. Artichoke hummus, no spinach today. I didn't have any fresh in my fridge. I'm using jarred and tinned things as I haven't done a big shop yet because I've just come back. So these things fit into my plan perfectly. The potatoes were from a tin. I had a couple of slices of bacon left over from just before I went on holiday. I already had cheese in and some eggs and some jarred gherkins. So these things I've been able to make without too many fresh ingredients. Oh, 4-point breakfast. And we're back in the game. Oh guys, just about to go to the farmer's market. I think we're gonna have to put those plans on hold. Yeah, it's not farmer's market weather, is it? Okay, so it's eased off a little bit. Here we go.
Whoa.
I've just washed my hair as well, isn't that always the case? Oh, it's not too bad. So here we have been having quite a lot of rain, and it rained and it rained and it rained, and Paul set up some temporary drainage on the barn. However, as you can see, the barn flooded. So it was all under 2 inches of water. We were so lucky that none of the underfloor heating or the flooring or any of our possessions were in there. Obviously, it's still a work in progress. Lesson learned, we are now in the process of getting some more drainage put in. The issue is that the water is coming down from the fields and getting into the barn. So if you can see here, look, that's being pumped out of the barn, trying to go down that drain there. Like a magic trick. So we've just ordered our post box for the bar. Paul said you'll have to return it because he didn't pick it, I did. And he's not keen on the colour when I've described it to him.
I'm not keen on the colour when I've seen it.
It's very 90s looking. Paul's moved it around, look. What do we think of that? I think that's absolutely gorgeous.
Pink.
I'm in one of those moods at the minute where I just want to clean everything and get everything organised and sorted. A bit like nesting, you know, when you're nesting? To like autumn weather. So I think that's prompting me to sort of make my house all cozy and tidy. Last night I had the heating on for a couple of hours, and I lit a candle and I had my cozy lights on, and I was snuggling down with a throw. So yeah, I feel like I'm getting into those autumn vibes. However, I am hoping that still we might get a little bit more sunshine yet. I talk a lot about the weather on this channel. Obviously I'm obsessed with the weather. I think we all are in Britain. I'm just making up a turkey chilli. Now, if you're on Weight Watchers, which a few of you are, quite a few of you are, turkey chilli is like just one of those staple meals because it goes with everything. Perfect, low in points. You can put it with anything. So that's what I'm gonna make right now. I've got an appointment to go to, so I'm gonna head over there. It's a long way away actually, it's over an hour away. I'm gonna come back tonight and it might be quite late. So I'm making this turkey chilli now. Then I've got that to look forward to come home to. Let's crack on. Bag of cauliflower rice. This is just the frozen bags. I always put a bag of that in when I'm making something like a turkey chilli because you can't taste it, it bulks it out, it's 0 points. It's fantastic for that. I don't like cauliflower rice by itself, but I like it in things like this, it's perfect. Put some mushrooms and some peppers in my chilli. I'm gonna fry off these onions and put these carrots in first. Turkey mince, you can use chicken mince if you prefer. I've got my smoky chili boost. I absolutely love this. If you see this in the supermarket and you like a bit of spice, pick this up. It is really good. It gives such a smoky, hot flavour to anything. It's great. Chili powder here, which I'll add, and I'll add a little bit of this, which is it's smoky chipotle, black pepper, but I'm just going to use a little bit of that. It's just what I had in my cupboard. You could just go with the very lazy and the chili powder. Tins of tomatoes, you can use passata if you want. These are the ones I've got, so I've got normal chopped tomatoes there. I've got some nice big plum tomatoes there. I'm going to add a little drizzle of balsamic vinegar and kidney beans, and they're white kidney beans. I've used these before. You can just use normal kidney beans. So away we go. To the pan that I'd sprayed with Fry Light, I added the red onion and the chopped carrot. Then I added my turkey mince and I left for a good 8 minutes to brown. Then adding my tablespoon of chili powder and about a tablespoon of this seasoning as well. You like I say, you could leave that seasoning out, or if you've got any sort of chili based smoky seasoning, that would do. Then a heaped teaspoon of my smoky chili boost by Very Lazy. Pop that in, give it a good stir. In go the chopped peppers and mushrooms, 2 cans of chopped tomatoes, tin of plum tomatoes, 1 tin of chopped tomatoes. If you're like me, I love plum tomatoes. Do you know what is annoying though about a plum tomato? Is when you stick your wooden spoon into it and it all splats up into your face. Curse you, plum tomato! Before I left this to simmer, I did add just a little drop of water as well to stop it from drying out. Okay, so I'm going to...
I got my socks.
Thank you. I just said, can you just go out a minute? He can't help but crash it because he loves you guys. Okay, so I've got that chilli all going now. Just ignore him. I've got that chilli all ready now. The mushrooms and the peppers I popped in a little bit later because I like them to have a little bit of bite. The taste is really good. I've already tasted it, but I haven't seasoned it yet. The cauliflower. The cauliflower rice I haven't put in yet, and I haven't put my white kidney beans in. I'm going to do that after my hospital appointment. So when I come back, I'll put those in. I'll cook that off for about 20 minutes to get those carrots cooked through. Then I'll add my cauliflower rice.
Thou shalt not pass!
It's hard to work in these conditions.
Them boys!
Them boys, So, yes, I'll put the cauliflower and the kidney beans in. I'm going. Hey guys, so I'm back. But it is the next day. I didn't finish the turkey chilli off. We got back quite late last night. I'm carrying on now with the turkey chilli. Everything's ready to go. I got up to the point where I'd put everything into the pan, by the beans, the cauliflower and the balsamic vinegar. Balsamic and tomatoes. Combination made in heaven, isn't it? Let's get going again. New day. This meal has branched over 2 days. I'm also gonna make a Cajun sausage pasta, which again is inspired by my friend Wendi over on Wendy's WW Journey. I'm forever borrowing off her. I bet she gets sick of it really. It's like when your friend or your sister keeps borrowing all your clothes. I'm sure she doesn't know. She's so supportive and so lovely. We have similar palates, and when I look at what she's cooking, I think I must make that myself. We do have different ingredients over in the UK as well, and mine's gonna be a Cajun hot dog pasta. But it is inspired by my friend Wendi, so I'll link her channel down below. Also, no makeup on today, but I ordered a lip gloss online and I couldn't wait to try it. And I must look a right tuckle. No makeup on, and then I've just got this really dark lip gloss on. It's more for when my face is made up, I think. But you guys are getting the benefit of these very dark lips. In addition to the weird lips that I also have plaster on my nose. Again, like I say, what a tuckle. Who's making YouTube videos there with big plaster on the nose and dark gothic lip gloss? Me. Bringing it back to the boil, I'm going to add 2 tablespoons of balsamic vinegar. Give that a shake, because all the sediment goes to the bottom, doesn't it? There you go. I'm going to let that cook now for about 20 minutes. And let's get on with that sausage pasta. Okay, so if you fancy making this Cajun hot dog pasta, you'll need 350 grams of whole wheat pasta, some lazy garlic. Now guys, I'm getting very, very lazy because the lazy garlic isn't the only lazy item in this, and I'm really enjoying their other range. I love that chili boost, I love the chili flakes, and for this I'm using the Cajun paste. You can use any brand of Cajun paste, or you could even use dried powder Cajun seasoning. I've got some mushrooms. It's going to be a little bit light on the vegetables. There's only going to be tomato and mushrooms in this, and this is the amount of mushrooms I have left. Hey ho, we're carrying on regardless. My shopping comes tomorrow. Chili seasoning, jalapeno, a tin of ye olde oak hot dogs. These are only 1 point each, and for the entire tin of 8 hot dogs, it's 7 points. I've got the lightest of the Philadelphia, and because that isn't quite 200 grams, I have also got a little bit of Laughing Cow light triangles. We've got some passata, and we've got 800 millilitres of Knorr beef stock. The meagre amount of mushrooms I've got here, I'm chopping them up. You can add any vegetables you like to this. Then I chopped all 8 hot dogs up into chunks. I did get the classic ye olde oak. They were 7 points for a full can. I added those to the pan with my fry light and a teaspoon of the lazy garlic, a couple of teaspoons of the Cajun paste, and some chili jalapeno seasoning. And I gave that a good stir. Sausages and mushrooms were cooking. I added the kidney beans to my chili and the cauliflower rice as well. That to cook through for another 5 minutes, and then I turned off the heat. Back to the pasta, I added the dry pasta to the pan with the stock and the full jar of passata. A good stir, and then I covered that and left that to cook. I've got my chili already. That chili is no points for that chili. That's a hunk of chili right there. It's got your turkey, it's got your white kidney beans, it's got your cauliflower rice, it's got your veggies, it's got your spice. Oh, delicious. All I need to do is season that. When I put into my app, jacket potatoes, it doesn't come up. It comes up with jacket potatoes, like ready-made from M&S and Sainsbury's, and you have to put in baked potatoes, guys. I don't know why. Hey ho, the jacket potato is gonna be 5 points. So we've got 5 points, 0 chili, so I'm gonna add on to that a tablespoon of the sour cream and a little bit of sprinkling of cheese. So overall, for the jacket potato, chili, the sour cream and the cheese, very unctuous, 10 points. High five. After 25 minutes, I came back to my pasta and it had all cooked through. It's sounding good now, you know, when you stir it and it has that squelchy sound, sounding good. So I added my soft cheese to the mix. I'm going to taste this now. I know it's going to taste really good because it smells phenomenal. Pause in here, can you tell? Oh, it's spicy. Oh, it's nice. Just needs some seasoning. Let's season it up. Hope you're all having a great week and you're all cooking delicious food. And if you're not cooking delicious food, I hope you're just eating delicious food. Yeah, very nice. Yummy. So that hot dog pasta is 8 points per portion. Good tea. And even good, take to work, pop it in a container, got lots there, 6 portions. You can have it hot or cold. If you don't mind a cold hot dog or cold pasta, which I do not, I would eat it at my desk and not warm it up, but Paul would warm it up in the microwave. The chili is 0 points, but you can dress it, you can add fixings, nachos, you can have it in a wrap, you can have it on a potato, you can have it with rice, you can add anything you want to it. It's 0 points. Tea tonight, 10 points. Looks really indulgent and really delicious. Night 2 for the turkey tacos, guys. I've got this gorgeous bowl. I got this from Wilkinson's. I don't know if this will sell it. I do love it though, and it's a very deep, big bowl. It's great for popcorn. At the moment, it's housing my turkey chili. So that's been in the fridge. I'm just about to warm a portion of the turkey chili up, which is 0 points, as you know. And I'm going to fill a couple of tacos with some salad and some of this chili and some sour cream. Just realised, guys, as well, as I was pointing that up, not all sour cream is 1 point for a tablespoon. It was trying to charge me 2 points. No, I said no. I scanned that yesterday. I know it's 1 for 1 tablespoon. But if you just put it in, like type in sour cream, it comes up as 2. So maybe just scan it. Here are our tacos. Don't they look absolutely yummy? This one's mine. This one's Paul's. This one is
2 points each for the taco shell, so that's 4 points. The chili is 0. The sour cream is 1, so it's 5 points. Yum. That looks really good. There's some salad in there as well, some carrot, which is my presentation skills, maybe not the best, but I've done 3 there for Paul. Nice big stuffed tacos.
Laurie made quite a good point there, actually. He said, I think 1 would be enough, Mum. And I said, oh no, I'm having 2 because I'm quite hungry. And he said, yeah, but if you went to a taco stand, you'd only get 1, wouldn't you? That's correct. Yes, Laurie, wise words. Hey, beautiful humans. Just cleaning out your fridge. And I've stopped halfway through because I'm starving. I did a little stint as a vegan a few years ago, a tuna substitute. You can add it on toasters, you can have it in a jacket potato. Anything you do with tuna, you can do with this. And it is chickpeas, mashed chickpeas, and some flavouring. So I'll show you what I'm going to put in it. These are my ingredients. Obviously the chickpeas, we just mash these down in the bowl. Sprinkle of seaweed. Now I used to get the sheets and I used to cut them up really finely with some scissors, but then I saw this in the shops. A couple of shallots. You can use red onion if you wish. Depends what you like in your tuna as well. The gherkin juice with a couple of chopped up gherkins and some nutritional yeast. I used a lot of nutritional yeast when I was a vegan because obviously I adore cheese. And this has a really nice smell and it's a great cheesy substitute for parmesan to use in pasta, but also in this recipe. And then your sauces that you're going to use for your sauce is a little bit of mayo, some mustard and some soy sauce. Now the mayo, I am using full fat mayo. I've got a craving for this. I want it to taste exactly like when I used to make it, but you could use light mayo, no problem. And this is the bread I picked up and it's very weighty, proper rye bread. I haven't scanned it for points yet. This is a famous last words, isn't it? So they're quite large slices. I'm going to point one of those up and I'll let you know. Look at this tiny little baby gherkin. Oh my gosh, every time I chop food, I find an oddity. Vegetable oddity. If you would like to make this better than tuna substitute, yes, I'm putting it out there. I'm making a bold statement. The better than tuna substitute, you could make it for 0 points if you use light mayo. So I use full fat, so this whole bowl was 1 point. First I chopped up my gherkin and my onion. I mashed my chickpeas. I mixed it all together. I added a tablespoon of the nori. If you've got to chop this yourself, around a tablespoon's worth. A tablespoon of the nutritional yeast. A drop of the gherkin juice from the jar. And then I added a splodge of mustard, however much you would like to your taste, and same with the soy sauce really. I put in about a teaspoon of the mayonnaise and mixed it all together. Season with some black pepper and you're good to go. Oh my gosh, so this mixture is 1 point. The whole bowl is 1 point. Your nutritional yeast is 0, your seaweed is 0, your soy sauce, your mustard, your chickpeas, your gherkins, everything on there is 0. As long as you get the no sugar added gherkins, you're good to go. And the bread, which I have now scanned, is 3 points for that piece. For the whole sandwich, I'm going to count 4 points. Come back soon for the party! Woo!
Got the party pop here.
Yes, party pop! This is how we party in this household. So I'm going to show you what I've laid out for Paul's birthday. It's his birthday. It was his birthday yesterday, but he's having family around today. Every time we have a birthday in our house, it is like a child's birthday party. People come over, sometimes put banners up. No banners today, but we have the obligatory Charlie the Caterpillar cake. Now he's not Colin, because I didn't make a trip to M&S. Here he is, look. And I won't be partaking in these party nibbles. I had some Maltesers earlier in the day,
and I accounted for those and I wanted those instead. My plan is not to. Stella is already in the party mood, as you can see. Always ready for a party.
Good morning, fellow humans. Another day, a weekend today. Me and Laurie are making pancakes, so I will show you the mixture.
So in mine and Laurie's pancakes, we've got 90 gram of plain flour, half a teaspoon of baking powder, half a teaspoon of bicarb, and a half teaspoon of salt. And I added some of the brown sugar pure via substitute that I always use. I added about a tablespoon and a half there. In this one we have got 2 eggs, 100 grams of natural yogurt, half a teaspoon of vanilla extract, and 150 millilitres of skim milk. All we're going to do is we're going to add the wet and the dry ingredients together and fry them in the pan. Spray the pan with our buttery fry light. This recipe, it just makes like the crepe style pancakes. So this is our first one, this is our first attempt. Laurie prefers these than the American thick ones, so we've gone for the thinner crepe style. This is our first one. Laurie's having some syrup on his. This is golden, Lyle's golden syrup. Okay, so Laurie's putting a few sprinkles on his now. They are giant, but they are very thin. Very thin. This one is Paul's, so he's got 2 of the pancakes as well. He's got some banana on there and the chocolate spread. So for the whole tub of batter, it was 11 points. A lot of that is your flour. I got this recipe from the Weight Watchers app. However, I substituted the honey out. I didn't put any honey in it. I put my brown sugar alternative, which I'll show you. Crack in this if you can get hold of it, it's really good. So I put a tablespoon and a half of that in instead of the honey, and also I didn't use any oil, I used my fry light. So 11 points for the whole of the bowl. We've had it between 3 of us, so I'm going to round that up to 12. I'm going to say it's 4 points each for the pancakes, and then it's just your toppings. Now the pancakes are quite sweet anyway because of the pure via. I'm having banana on top of mine, which is 0, and then I've melted some of this chocolate spread made by Skinny Food Co. This is really, really good. Out of all the products Skinny Food Co does, the chocolate spread is very versatile. I just use it for toppings for things, and for melting in the microwave, it's great in a pot, and you can dip strawberries, fruits in there. For 2 teaspoons, it is 2 points. So altogether, my pancakes will be 6 points. If you had the points for it, you could have this as your dessert, couldn't you? 6 points after, I mean, this is a good quantity dessert. There's a lot there. 6 points, bang on that.
As you can see here, I'm still on. I did the fridge, now I'm doing the cupboards. So I'm starting emptying things out onto my countertops and table. Like, I wanted to get everything organised. Those pancakes defeated me. They were so filling. Oh my goodness me. And if you watched a couple of videos back, I did say that I'm having a savoury breakfast now. And what I do if I want something that isn't savoury is I swap it with my breakfast and my lunch. I swap them over. So it's actually nearly 1 p.m. now. So I've had that for a lunch, but I am so full and I didn't eat it all. Maybe cut the recipe down. It'd do for 4 people. Okay guys, thanks very much for watching. And please put a thumbs up at the bottom. I've spoke to a few people in real life and I said, can you click that thumbs up button please? And they didn't even know it existed. So that one that does this at the bottom of the video, please click that. That'd be great. Thank you so much and I will see you next time. Bye bye.